Oh, there's some more. Now, I just need to finish finding, I don't know, another 15. Which shouldn't take me too super long. When you know how to look for them, they're not too difficult to find. Like, I already see some more. This is one of those details that I love about Gravitite, is that I can just break the block above it and let it come to me. Game. Stop trying to hit me. By the way, if you haven't noticed, it's nighttime. We killed the sun spirit, meaning there's no more permanent sun. So once you kill the sun spirit, you actually do activate the day-night cycle. So keep that in mind. Doing that first is going to make things very difficult because the bullets, as you can see, these guys are going to start spawning everywhere. They are the #1 enemy for the Aether. Now, for me, not a big issue. They don't really do any damage to me. And we can pick up items in the dungeons. We actually did pick up one of them, which is the Shield of Repulsion. Projectiles get repelled. Yeah, they can't hit me. So I think we have enough stuff. The only thing I'm missing is I need to do the aerogel, which, as I mentioned earlier, I have all this wool. What do I need to do with the sun altar? Sun altar. An altar containing the power to control the sun itself. It is dropped by the sun spirit after you defeat him. Use it to control the time of day. Well, bye. Maybe I can go find another one to use. Or can you craft it? No, only dropped by him. Anyways, I need to do the aerogel, which means I actually need a semi-safe spot. This will work. And I have this, which I collected from the nether. I have it in bucket mode, so I should be able to just... Okay, so bucket mode doesn't work. Regular buckets it is. Aerogel acquired. Let's get out of here. Now I think I have everything. I may need to go back for a little more of these acre petals, but we'll have to see about that. I have so much random stuff. Aether, let's put all the aerogel in there. This gravitite ore, we're gonna have to do something special with it. So for the quests, we need to do the aerogel. I did collect the buckets. I turned those ones into aerogel as well. We got this one. It gives us 40 gold ingots, 3 splash potions of healing, and we'll take the potions of strength. There, I got more potions. Because I really need them right now. Anyways, we need to make a compact refrigerator. We need to make this freezer. And it gives us a music disc. Craft an Aether freezer. Fill it with ice stone, and if you want to automate it, insert items from any side or top and pull the result from the bottom using a hopper. Requires Zanite block, 5 ice stone, and 3 skyroot logs. I think I have almost all of that on me. And there we go. I wanted to make this one first because I know this one also takes the longest of this stuff. So we're going to set it just right here. We're only going to use it like a couple of times. And what we need to make for it is an ice ring, an ice pendant, and I think we actually have to make 2 of the rings. Yeah. And 4 gold plates to make this golder molder folder. An older boulder tolder holder shoulder. I'd love to see anyone say that 5 times fast. So, one of the things to know about this is it has 16 uses. The quest line that we're going down, we need 48. We should have to make 3 of these. I can. I don't necessarily want to, but I can. So for the pendant, we need linen. Or linen thread at least. Yeah, I have a little bit of that in here. I have none. So I'm going to make these pendants and rings. Like I said, I think we need to make 3 of those because I think in total we need 48. While that stuff is cooking, we can take a look at our other quest that we have here, which is to make the altar. The altar is where we're going to do a bunch of enchanting stuff. And we need 3 Valkyrie metal ingots, 4 holy stone brick, a Zanite block, and this Aether power core, which comes from all 3 of the Aether coins we got, and a bunch of energetic alloy, which I should have. I have somewhere around here, energetic alloy. Let's get that. All of our coins. We can get that made up. Okay, we got our power core. I'm gonna semi-automate this because it does take a little while. Just because of how many of them we're doing. So there. That should produce those. And we're going to keep going on everything else. Okay, so we got our power core. I have any holy stone? Alright, I think that should be enough holy stone. Far more than we need. We need 4 holy stone bricks. I'm actually going to make 3 of these in total. Which means I need a bunch of our Zanite. Like I said, we're going to make 3 of these. This power core is good for multiple, so don't have to worry about that. Got a durability of 64. If you want 64 of them, go ahead and make them. I just realized I never put this on here. There we go. Now we should get moving. It's taking the wrong items out. It doesn't want to actually work. Anyways. Let's go ahead and put that stuff away. We've got our 3 altars. I'm going to go ahead and I'll set them right here for now. We don't need to do anything fancy for their supply. But what we do need is this ambrosium shards. These are the fuel for the altars. And now, I'll just take a stack of this graphite ore into that one. And we need these berries that we got. These guys. Stick a bunch of those in there. And then that gets us, hey look, another music disc, to another point where we're at. So we just stuck the gravitite in there to get this enchanted gravitite. We just stuck our berries in there to get these enchanted berries. We're working on making our jewelry. And we need to make these Skyroot Remedy buckets, which are just a bucket of Skyroot poison in the altar. I collected a bunch of those. They come from the same plants that you get this acre petal from. They're just random plants that you see up in the world. But I have a bunch of them. So I will have to enchant them one at a time because they don't stack. And while I'm waiting for this stuff to enchant, I will go ahead and get my inventory cleaned out, get a few other things cleaned up. And I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, I think we have enough stuff to start moving forward. We're going to start off with making our golden molder folder holder. Let's see, our first golden molder folder, which will give us a quest. Very peculiar. Some of these will give us some interesting choice items. I'm going to take some steel out of that. Most useful item there. Out of this one, I'm going to take the gravitite ore, because I hate having to hunt for more of that. That's going to give us a potion of regeneration. This actually gives us a mending book. I sold her to an older. So that mending book, while I want to use it, I'm going to hold on to it for now. That gives us some gingerbread men. And this one, I will take the obsidian. So now, we have 3 things that we need to make. This toothbreaker, these enchanted golden berries. It says to make 8. We actually need a lot more than that. This is where we need a lot of stuff. So these enchanted gravitite, in total, we need a lot of these. Because we need 2 of these golden berry necklaces to make the resonating orb. For each of them, we need 6 of these golden berry stems. That's 12, and for each of these, we need 4 enchanted golden berries. That's 48. Plus some lead rods. I'll have to get those get those running in the press downstairs. So I need 48 of these. Enchanted gravitite, I currently have 35. But they are going over here, so we'll have that 48 pretty soon. Let's go ahead and we're going to set these in here. We have our enchanted berries. I need gold and this golden amber. We'll go ahead and put the golden amber in. Put our gold in, which I actually don't have enough. But we actually get 17 out of it, so I won't complain too much. Let's make another one of these golden molder folders. And make our next batch of them. That gives us 32. And I'm out of gold. There we go. We now have 34 of them. We need a grand total of 14 more. That gives us enough for 9. And let's make the last one of these. Now, I don't think I need these for anything else. I don't think. I might be wrong. There we go. We only need 5 more, and we have just enough gold in there to do it. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. We'll hang on to these enchanted berries for the moment. Let's grab some lead and get that going through our press downstairs. Let's see. Where are my lead ingots? While I'm waiting for that, I'm actually waiting for these guys. Yeah. So these are healing stones. You can't just eat them to heal. But we need them to craft the resonating orb. And I actually need 11 more of them. Or 10 more of them. I should have more than enough stuff in there to get those. But one of the things that we do not have at the moment is the next item for our quest. Which reward? Yeah, give me the glowstone. That gives me ambrosium, which I can use. And we need to make this Acometerus. Now this stuff is quite annoying to make. This is where that aerogel comes into play. And we need a bunch of purple dye. Now, I didn't think about it at the time, but we can collect a whole bunch of purple dye in the Aether. because there are flowers in the Aether that'll give you purple dye. So I might run back there and get those going, or get a bunch of those. But we should have enough gravitite here. Make the last of our berries. That should be all we need on those. I have the lead going downstairs. Let's go ahead and go grab us some flowers and come right back to hopefully finish off the Aether. Okay, I think we have just about everything. There's our 2 healing stones for our Acre Meteris, I think it's pronounced. I only need 6 crafts of it. I got plenty of purple dye. And it requires this Sky Remedy bucket and our aerogel that we got a bunch of. But it gives us 3 for each one. Right? Okay, there we go. We got our purple aura, which gives us 3 more, which will get used. And now we need to make our enchanted golden berry necklace, which gives us more enchanted golden berries. But to make these, I have all of our our lead rods. Let's go ahead and make 12 of those. And we'll get 2 enchanted golden berry necklaces. Let's put all that stuff away. We don't need any of that. Actually, don't need any more of that. Here's the jingle. And we need 2 blocks of this. And with that, we've reached the end of the Aether. That's an accomplishment again. So to make this, we just throw everything in the arc furnace. It says it takes 12 seconds, so that should not be long at all. Let's hop on down there real quick, and we can get this done. I feel like this has been an accomplishment of a video. I think. I have no idea how well this video is going to come out because I'm trying to stay ahead of things. Don't mind the solarium, I was trying something and it did not work. I didn't feel like 12 seconds. Resonating orb. And we got another trophy. What's this called? Explorer of the Skies trophy. How do you like that? We're making progress. But our resonating orb will unlock the next chapter for... Here, take our redstone. That really unlocks RF tools, because now we can make our resonator. We're not doing multiplayer, so don't worry about that. And the resonator requires the resonating orb, redstone, relic ingots, and these elite control circuits. I think I have some relic ingots sitting around, so... Otherwise, I may be going back to Adam to go collect some of that. Either way, we've got our resonating orb. We've completed the Aether. We are making some excellent progress, I feel. Yeah, sure, give me a fluid tank. I have no need for that. I don't have a whole lot left to do for some of these other areas. As you said, with this one, we can't do this until way later because we need the Ender Shield, which requires N-Steel ingots and a Guardian diode. Yeah, we are nowhere near any of that stuff. That's all Ender IO, and that's like another chapter and a half away. As for... I just smacked my mic. As for exploration, I did finally get a couple more of these purple blaze. I don't know how many I actually have right now. How many of those do I have? I have 5. Which is funny, because when I went to go get the lava, I actually fought like 5 of those guys. Only got one. That's with my looting sword. I only got one. That item is so frustrating. I'm trying to get it so we can at least be done with that nether chapter at least. Beyond that, I don't have anything else for this time, guys. We've essentially reached the end of this era of exploration, with the exception of the end. Everything from this point on is going to be more technology based and building around the base. So we've got a lot of work to do around here. We got a lot of systems to set up. We got a lot of work to get things into place. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys up because we're not going to use them again for a minute. But the thing I am most excited for with unlocking extra utilities, we unlock mob farming. So this whole block right here is mob farms. Here's our mob crusher or grinder. We have all the different attachments and stuff for it, which is looting, sharpness, flame aspect, bane of arthropods, smite, and beheading. And then we've got fan and vacuum hopper stuff up here. So that'll definitely be useful. Next time, I want to get us like fully set up for this chapter. We're not going to get deep into this stuff just yet, but I want to get us set up through all of this stuff, because this is where some of the core parts of extra utilities come from. Main part being, we need to get these things set up. We need to get GP power set up, which is going to be all of these right here. And I have a plan for a couple of them. So we'll get some power stuff set up. We're going to get things moving. But that's all going to be next time. We did it, everybody. We finished the Aether. In one shot, kind of. This took me all of one day. I've actually been working at this for, I don't know, about 8 hours. Y'all, I want you to see just how much flying around I did trying to find that last dungeon in the Aether. I collected almost all of our resources before I found that dungeon. All I needed was a little bit more gravitite. But check this out. This is my journey map, trying to find this dungeon. And it turned out it was right here. Like, look at all this. I flew around all this trying to find this one dungeon. And I could not find it. It just, for whatever reason, I found every single space it was not at. Actually, it looks like I may have missed it right there. Kind of surprising, because I'm pretty sure I flew like right past that. I don't know. I may have just missed that, but either way, I did a lot of traveling today. This is what took me so long. But we're done with the Aether. I don't need to be back here for a little while. I will need to collect some more of those acre petals and stuff. Maybe a little more gravitite later on, because we need that for looting upgrades for the mob masher. But I think I might have enough stuff to make all of those that we need. But I'm rambling, as I seem to like to do. That's gonna be it for this time, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.